Wednesday workout. Let's do it. All right. Let's do some jacks. All right. I'll do that nice big arm swings. All right. Let's get loose and ready to move. Midweek. Sorry about Monday. I'm feeling much better than I was over the weekend. So, all right. I can see pretty clearly now. All right. And we got L's happening already, too. Why not? Do some L's. Do some L's. Let's just get warm. Let's get loose. All right. And let's see. It's hip day today. Like I say, we're going to be working the hips, working some side motion, side to side, working those, and then working some hip extension and flexion. So lots of good leg work, hip work, working on that foundation. Let's move this right into some bum kickers. Squeeze and right up and right between shoulder blades. Nice big squeeze. And ooh, I'm really feeling that in my quads. I went to the physical therapist yesterday to get some assistance with my knee, and we did a bunch of squats. Woo, I'm feeling them. There they are, letting me know I'm alive. It's a beautiful thing. All right, back and forth, side to side. Let's do a few more. And now let's take it right down. Feet 1.5 shoulder widths apart. Hinge your hip and opposite hand, opposite foot. Easy twist, side to side, back and forth. All right. Let's do quite a few of these. Let's get that rotation in there. Gentle, though. Don't need to force this on. Don't have to go fast, really. We're just trying to get a nice stretch. All right, and last one. Let's take it over to your right side. Easy stretch. Ease into it. Hold it there. All right, and then let's ease over to your other side. Just ease it on over. Hold it here for a moment. All right, then let's come on up and let's step it back. Hands up, reverse lunge, reaching high, making a big I. Reaching for the sky, big stretch. All right, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Let's step it back. Hands up, big reach up. Pressing your foot down and back. Okay, awesome. And then let's go back again. Making a big Y. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Reaching back. Trying to touch that back wall with your palms. Okay, and then let's go back on the other side. Same thing. Reaching back. Really big. Try not to lose my balance as we get warmed up here. All right, let's get a little stretch in those hamstrings. Let's just ease it down and then thumbs out to the side. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Arms coming right off the sides like an airplane. I guess airplanes go back a little bit. All right, then pull yourself right up. Palms up at the ceiling. Step it back. Stand up nice and high. Let's just twist around. Drawing your core in as we twist. All right, then let's do the same thing on the other side. Palms up. Step it back. And twist. Great, and then come on up and let's grab onto one of your feet. Gentle pull. Ooh, maybe you wake up those quads like I am, saying hello. Let's do some work on Wednesday morning. All right, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Gentle pull. Easy pull. All right, nice. And let's do a little bit of arm circles backward. Easy circles. And take them a little bit bigger. Keep your legs moving. And nice big circles coming back. All right, and front to back. Palms up, palms down. Squeeze between your shoulder blades and then come across. Squeeze again. Just trying to open everything up and getting ready to move. All right, and let's do a couple more. And now, oh, there we go. All right, let's get ready to work our core. We're going to be on the floor doing some core work. No extra stuff needed, just our body weight. So drop on down when you're ready, and we will get busy with some core. come on down here with my iPad. All right. Bring that back there. When you're ready, no hurries. Get yourself in position here. We're going to start off with some single leg glute bridges. So we're going to think about that ice cold water drawing in right below your belly button, just or drawing in nice and tight. Going to put one leg up or just relax your leg. Either way you like to do it. I prefer the leg up just because I think it has more flair. And get your core nice and tight. We're going to press up and then ease it right back down and then reset every time. Draw your core in. So here we go. Single leg glute bridges. Let's do it. We'll press it up, ease it back down, and then press. Coming back down, trying to get to that nice line. Press between your shoulder and your knee, about a 45-degree angle. Press it right back up again. All right, let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And just press. Ease it back down. Good. Reset your core. Press. Bring it down. Reset. Draw that core in. Press. Still trying to really contract those core muscles. Ease it on down. And contract. Press. Coming down. And one more time. Draw your core in. Press. All right. And let's just roll right over onto your side. And we're going to go into a side plank. So let's try it out this way. We're going to come right up into a side plank. And two options here. We can do with our legs straight, or you can do with your knee bent back behind you. Either option, but let's do it. So side plank, core tight, press it up, reach up, coming down all the way down, and then we're going to press right back up again. Up, leg down, drop it down. So we're going to kind of do like a side crunch and then go right into that hip abduction. Get a little extra bonus there. Dropping it down. And now we're going to switch it up. Press it up and reach back. Woo! Hello. And then come down. Wake up those glutes. And draw your core in. Press it up. Leg up. Reach back. Come forward and down. A couple more like that. Press it up. Reaching back. And coming down. And yeah, I think we can do two more even. Up. Reach. No, that's the last one actually. And down. All right. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So just swap it around. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Back into the same position for a single leg hip abduction, but doing a side plank. Let's do it. Press it up to get a little crunch in there, and then reach. And then drop it down. Good. And right back up. Press. Leg up. Ease it down. Drop your hip. And then press it right back up again. And reach. Coming down. Nice. Ease it down. And press. And reach. Coming down. Ease it down. Good. Up. And let's reach behind. And bring it forward. Good. And I started that a little bit too late. Reaching back. We'll get that more of those next time. And down. All right. We're just going to roll right back onto our backs for some more single leg glute bridges. So roll right over. All right. Get your core drawn in. Get your leg, whichever leg you want up or knee up, however you want to do this. Draw your core in. And we press. Ease it right back down again. Draw your core in. Press. Ease it down. Nice. Reset every time. Draw your core in. Press. Really flex that glute. Feel it working. Drop it down. Let's go one more time. Press. Ease it down. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And we press. Easing it down. Reset. Draw your core in. Press. Coming back down. Nice. Reset. Press it up. Easing it back down. Reset. Press. And down. And then we're just going to roll right back onto our side. Back where we started again. Back to our plank. Side plank. Side crunch plank, we're going to call it. All right, in position here. Core brace, let's do it. We come up, reach, leg down, drop it down, crunch it back up. We reach with that hip. Hip abduction, good. Drop it down, nice. Right back up again. Straight up and down. I'm going to go to the halfway point. We're going to do one more like this, and then we'll reach back. Up and reaching up. All right, now we're going to reach behind us. So coming up, leg up, and we reach back. And then back down. Awesome. And exhale up, reach back. Bring it forward. All right, and let's go one more time. Up, reach back. Come forward and down. And let's switch sides. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Get yourself in position again. Elbow right underneath your shoulder. All right, and then let's do it. Get that little crunch in there, and then we reach. Coming back down. Ease your hip down, and then press right back up. And you need a little support. You can have both hands down. Just fingertips holding on here. Down. All the way down. Hip down. And then exhale up, leg up, get a leg up, leg down. Okay, now we're going to reach back. So hip up, and then leg up, reaching back. Lighten up those glutes, and then let's come forward and down. And then again, exhale up, reach up and back. Coming down. Good, and again, exhale up, reach up and back. Down. Let's do one more like that. And exhale up, reach up and back, and let's come down. Nice. All right. And from here, we're going to get into some balance. So let's go ahead and get your mats set up for that so we can have a nice unstable balance surface that we're going to stand on. Get that together here. All righty. Grab a drink of water. It sure is warm here. Our first real warm day. Well, I guess we've had some warm days, but it seems like it's warmer today. Keep your shoes on for this today because we're just going to do one round. And first round is going to be just body weight, but the second round we will use our stability balls. So first little bit of balance here. Let's get ourselves in position. We're going to do this little single leg balance, working on opening up those hips. Get those hips loose. So coming up onto your right foot, knee in line with your second and third toe. Get your core drawn in tight. And we're just going to reach up. Open up the hip. Get it moving. Just wake it up. So it's Wednesday morning. Let's get working. Nice big movement. There we go. Protecting that little grape you've got in your shoe. Squeezing inside your shoe as you reach out and around. All right, looking good. Do a few more right here, just like that. All right, last one. All right, quick switch. Shake your hips out a little bit, get loose, and we'll go the other direction. So again, knee lined up with your second, third toe. Draw your core in nice and tight. And then let's do it. Coming up and out. Nice. Bring it up and out. Just warming things up here. Getting ready for the workout. Sorry, that's what it's all about. Just getting loose, getting warm. And and from here, let's move into a little bit of abduction. Right there. And let's do a few more. All right, last one. All right, shake it out. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Core in nice and tight. And let's do it. Bring it up and around. Nice and easy peasy. All right, looking good. And let's do two more. Yeah, let's do two more. And then we're going to do some of those pulses. Just really trying to get those hips warmed up. Lighten them up because we're about to put on our mini bands and do some walks here in a moment. All right. And now we're going to switch it up with our mini bands. Yes. So getting ready to move into our resistance. Grab your mini bands, and we will get set. And you may have noticed I took the stability ball out. I thought I want to work on our hips some more, get those hips nice and loose, because we've got quite a bit of hip action we're going to do today. And so 4 went. If you can say 4 went. But if you forego, can you 4 went? Jane, is that would you give that a green yes, or would that be an X? Thank you. Artistic license. All right, mini band walks. Let's do some mini band walks. Let's head off to the right. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Get yourself in position. Get your core tight. Get them in that little bit of a squat, and let's do it. Let's walk it out. Mini band walk. There we go. Squeeze out. So return. Drive it out. All right. Nice big step out. As long as we can control it, keeping your feet in line, keeping them lined up with each other, your toes, keeping your feet parallel with each other, and drawing that core in. Exhale out, inhale as that trailing leg comes in. Gonna do a few more steps. All right, and rest. Quick switch. All right, shake it out. We're going to go the other direction. I'm going to come on over here. Shake it out a little bit, and we'll go the other way. So get yourself in that little squat again, and let's do it. Drive it out. Now, if the squat is starting to kind of give you a little bit of a leg burn, you can stand up nice and tall. It's the way I always used to do these. But when we come into a squat, we get a little bit more of a target of hitting the gluteus medius. That little hip, you can feel them working right here on your hips. Put your hands right down here on the outside, and as you press out, and as this foot returns, you just really feel them working away, propelling you around the room. Same muscles, you feel them working as you go up and down steps, jumping, all that stuff. They stabilize the hips, make them nice and strong, keep our feet pointed straight ahead. Ooh, they're a great little muscle. Do so many things for us. All right, let's switch. Shake it out. We're going to go another round right and one more round left. So get ourselves in position again. Woo, here we go. Stepping off to the, I guess it's to your left, my right. Dragging it out. You go any direction you want to. It doesn't really matter. But we'll go that direction for 45 seconds. Walking along. Big step out. Exhaling out. Inhales, return. And really trying to make it luxuriate in how slow your foot can return to the other foot as you step out, and then that slow return. Press it out, slowly return, really trying to control that eccentric as that weight comes in, as that leg comes in. All right, we're almost there. All right, and switch. All right, one more set. Go in the opposite direction of what you just did. I'm heading that way. Coming into a squat, let's do it again. Step it out and return. Step. All righty. There we go. In that itty bitty squat. Just a hint of a squat, really. Don't have to get real low with this. But you can play around with your height a little bit. You can do some standing up really nice and tall. See how that feels. I always feel that if I stand up really tall, I really feel more core work. Obviously, the hips are still working, but you can really feel that your obliques working to help drive that hip out. And of course, help this hip come back to home. All right, 3, 2, 1, switch. All right, let's take off our mini bands. And now let's put on our ankle straps, and we're going to do some hip flexion and hip extension. And if you want to have a chair or a pole or something to hold on to, so that you can concentrate on really hitting those hips and not work on the balance so much. A lot of times, obviously, we're working on the balance. That's the goal. Right now, we're working a little bit more on muscle, and the balance is a bonus. We're going to start off with, what are we going to start off with? With flexion. So we're going to start off with a nice easy kick off to the front. And if you want to have a pole or something to hold on to, like I say, you can hold on to help drive your foot out. All right, so let's get ourselves in position. All right, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. We kick it out, ease it right back again, and to the front, going as high as we can. And if straight leg is a little bit uncomfortable for you, then do a high knee. But keep that core pulled in tight, kick. And I find that when I do my legs as a straight leg kick, I really feel that quad work as well, helping to drive the leg up. Good. Exhale it up. Inhale back. Woo, watch your balance. Speaking for myself, reach way back and then kick. Come way back and then kick. Nice. Let's do a couple more. All right, and let's switch. We're going to spin it around, and now we're going to work some extension. So we're going to have that leg out in front and squeeze back behind. All right, and then extend, reach it back. Now, if you want to, too, you can also lean forward a little bit. If you've got two things to hold on to, I should have grabbed two poles. I've just got one. It doesn't work so well with one. But if you can lean forward a bit more, you can really concentrate more on the glute. I forgot to say that. So one pole is quite a balanced challenge. but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. And if you have something really sturdy to hold on to, you can really concentrate on hitting that glute a lot harder. But when we lean into it, we get a little bit more activation in the glute doing it this way, which is our goal. All right, let's spin around, and we're going to go back to that flexion, and then we'll switch legs after this set. We're going to do flexion extension again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we kick. And easy return. And kick. And return. Every time, reset. Core tight. Exhale up. Inhaling back. Trying to stay up nice and tall. Exhale it up, which everyone's doing. Nice. Exhale, squeeze it up there. Inhale back. Drawing that core in, up, slowly. And still that same kind of idea. We're trying to slowly return. So it's about 2 seconds, about like 1, 2, 2, 1. That's the same kind of tempo. We can do, I think, 3 more kicks. Yeah, here comes number 2. And number 3, yes. Woo! All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. So spin it around. Actually, the same thing. Opposite thing. We're gonna do our extension. All right, let's do it. And a little bit of a lean, if you can do it. Just gonna lean into it here and squeeze back and return. Woo, this is a challenge with a pole. Maybe it'd be easier. Definitely a bit easier with 2. But squeeze it back and return. And about that same tempo. So we go 1, 2, 2, 1. Back. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2. Just like that. 2, 1. Nice. Nice and easy. So we just keep kicking away. Keeping everything tight. And that leg that we're balancing on, can really feel it fired up there, helping you keep it all together. Isometric hold. All right, and let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side time. Yeah, let's switch our ankle straps, and we'll hit the other side. Say, grab a drink if you need it. And we're going to switch sides here. Be going in about 40 seconds or so. All right, and we're going to go back with our flexion again. So kicking with that kick coming up. in just a moment. All right, let's get yourself set. Something to hold on to if you want to. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2, 1. Good. 1, 2, 2, 1. Nice and steady. Exhale it up. Inhale back down. Really trying to keep that core tight. Exhale up. Inhale back down. Pulling up that against that band. Good. Drive it up. Feeling those quads working. Yeah, looking good. Exhale it up. Inhale back down. Nice. We can do about 4 more, I think. 4 more kicks. And maybe it's 3. Yeah, it's going to be 3. Here's the last one. The kick. All right. And we're going to spin around. And now we're going to do our extension. So if we get back into this position here where we can kind of lean over a little bit so we can concentrate on hitting the glutes. So that's where we get in this position. And then we're going to kick it back and return. And then kick. Nice. So we get this full hip extension, reaching back. And goal is keep your core engaged as you squeeze back. And we don't need to hyperextend. Don't need to actually move your spine. We're just the hip. Just the hip reaching back. Squeeze, feel that glute work. Good. Just like you're running down the road. Or actually just maybe on your skateboard doing a big kick. We just happen to be bent way over while we're doing it. Do one more. Kick it back. All right. And let's switch. And we're going to do one more set of each. Coming back with our flexion here in 8 seconds. Facing away from our attachment now. Other leg out in front. And then let's do it. Let's kick it up. And return. Nice. And kick. Slow return. Exhale it up. Inhale back down. So keep that core really active. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. And coming up. Back down. Nice. Drive it up. Looking good. Few more. I'm going to say a few more because I keep miscalculating. And, we can do 2 more. I can tell you that for sure. Here's 1. And then here comes the last one. Nice big kick up. And down. Awesome. All right, let's switch one more time. Going the other direction, doing that hip extension. All right, get yourself in this kind of bent over a little bit. Back's about 45 degrees angle. And then squeeze. Reach it back. And then come forward. Good. And kick it back. Awesome. Just trying to hold yourself steady. Squeeze it back. And return. Kicking it back. Nice. Working the glute. Halfway point. Looking good. Keep kicking away. Drive it back. Exhale up. Inhale back. All right, we're going to do a couple more. All right, here we go. Last one. Coming back. Woo, nice. All right, let's take off our bands, off our ankles, and we're going to move into some upper body, into those, doing those bands we have up high to do a band high to low fly and a lat pull down. All right, so we're going to pair those two up. So we're going to be doing a high to low fly, and then we'll just spin around, and we're going to do a lat pull down with that high attachment. With our bands. All right, there we go. And like I say, get a drink anytime you need it. We sure are moving into this warmer weather. Yeah, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether it's humid or dry, Either way, let's keep the hydration coming so that we can keep moving well. Alrighty, and then when you're ready, grab your bands, and let's do this thing. So we're going to start off with that high to low band fly. All right, I'm going to grab my bands, walk it out a little bit here. So bands are going to be up high. I've got one foot in front of the other, kind of in a split stance. A little bend in the elbows, and let's do it. Squeeze it down, cross it over, come back up again. Good. Exhale down, squeeze. Inhale back up, squeeze it down. Back and forth. Nice. Coming down. 1, 2, and return. 2, 1. Michelle, can you bring your arms down a little bit more? They should be right off your side of your body, right off to the side, a little bend of the elbows there. Okay, good. And then we don't need the arms. They can stop right at about, so your hands are right off your shoulder. So we don't have a big pull coming back on your those shoulder joints. Perfect. Yes, that's it. Beauty. And squeeze it in. Open it up. All right, and then let's switch. We're going to spin right around and get into another 45-degree kind of a stance. And arms straight out in front, and let's make a nice big arc. Elbows coming to your side. Squeeze it down and return. And here we go. Coming down. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. And pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Nice. Halfway point. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. One more. Pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. All right, let's switch, and we're going to come right back around to another chest fly. So bands, a little bend in the elbows, and then let's do it. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. And pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Nice. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Halfway point. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Looking good. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Few more. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. And pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. And one more. Pull it in. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. All right, and one more time. Lat pull down again. Coming back. 45-degree angle up above, and let's do it. Squeeze those elbows to your ribs. 2, return, 2, 1. Squeeze it in. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. And pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Squeeze. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. And pull. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. And one more. Pulling. 1, 2, return, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, we're going to revisit our bands in a moment. We're going to be doing a band triceps pushdown. So if you need a lighter weight band for that, go ahead and put that up there, because we're going to do a biceps curl to an overhead press. And then we're going to grab our bands to do a band triceps kick down. So if you need a little bit lighter band, since you're a little bit smaller muscle group, let's do that. And then we will get into these. We're going to do a biceps curl into an overhead press. When you're ready. All right, grab your dumbbells and let's do this thing. So, nice strong stance, little bend in your knees. Keep your core active. Flex your glutes, and let's do it. Curl, and then we're going to press, and then bring it in, and bring it down. Nice. Curl it in, press it right up overhead. Coming down, good. And as you press, keep those glutes active. So press, flexing your glutes. Kind of you can tuck your tailbone a little bit so we have a nice strong foundation as we press up overhead. Nice. Bringing it back down. Gonna do a few more. Maybe 3. We'll see here. Maybe just 2 because we got a double move happening. Yes, just one more. Just one more. Curl, press. All right, and then let's switch. Going to come right to those bands. Grab your bands. Triceps push downs. We're going to walk it back. Elbow's going to be glued to your side, and you're just going to squeeze down and return. So, whoops. So like a little T-Rex. Just like a little T-Rex. So elbows glued to your side. Keep a little bend in your knees, and let's do it. Pressing down. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Good. Squeeze. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Press. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Reach as far back as you can. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Excellent extension, everyone. Pressing. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. And squeeze. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. And squeeze it back. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Couple more. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Here we go. Last one. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Okay, awesome. And let's grab our dumbbells again. One more set. Biceps curls to overhead press. Back to that nice strong stance. Little bend of the knees. Shoulders back and relaxed. Let's do it. We curl, press, and ease it right back down again. Nice. Curl it up. Press it up. Awesome. Getting super strong on a Wednesday. Last Wednesday in April. Woo, last day in April. How'd that happen? That was fast. Easing it down. Squeeze it up. Feel those muscles working it. All right, we're going to do, now I could think we're safe to say there's 3 more. We'll see. We'll see how safe that was to say that. Easing it down. It's going to be 2. Spoiler alert, this is the last one. Press. Ease it down. All right, back to the bands. Single joint move. I can calculate that better, I think. Let's get on back there, and when you're ready, grab your bands. Whoop. All right, walk it back. Elbows glued to your side. Smile on your face, and let's do it. Squeeze it back. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Press. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Good. Squeeze. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Nice. Press. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Good. Squeeze. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Shoulders relaxed. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. And press. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Ooh, a few more. Squeeze back. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. And press. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. And one more. Pressing. 1, 2. Return. 2, 1. Whoo! Awesome. All right. Shake it out a bit and get a drink, and we'll get ready to move into some cardio. Gonna work some cardio. Cardio time. All right, there we go. So, get that drink. All right, today we're going to do our HIIT style workout. Each round will be 1 minute of work, 5 seconds between each exercise. Each exercise will be 20 seconds, so it will be that jog, run, sprint, 20 seconds each one of those. And to let you know, first one's going to be a inchworm to plank up, down, into 4 side jacks, 4 punches. and then coming into a band punch. And that one will switch at the halfway point. It'll be 10 seconds on one hand, 10 seconds on the other. So we'll make sure you have a band attached kind of midpoint. If your band's up high, that's okay. You can just punch down. Or if it's down low, you can punch up high. It doesn't really matter. We'll have 15 seconds or so of rest, and then we're going to do an alternating side lunge, reverse lunge with a power step up. If you've got your step, you can do that. If you don't have a step, you can just do the power step up here. That's where you come up. You kind of get that little hop in there. If you're not feeling the hop, just come up on one foot up onto your step, or just even do a power knee up. If that's a little bit more comfy, we'll do that. And then skiers. We're going to grab our high bands. Ooh, sorry, Sheila. We're going to use our high bands for skiers. If you got them. Sorry about that. High band skiers. You could do a bent over skier. I don't think they'd be as fun though. All right, so that's what we got on the hit parade for today. Get a drink anytime you need it. Go at the level that you're feeling. Let me back this up a little bit. Getting to the right. There we go. Inchworms to plank up downs. All right, so here we go. 7-second warning. Inchworms to plank up downs. Let's do it. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, walk it out. Inchworm to plank up down. Walk it down to a nice strong plank, coming down on one elbow, down the other, coming right back up, and repeat. And all the way up. Nice. And as you walk out, really tuck that tailbone so you get that nice strong plank. 3, 2, 1. Come on up and we'll switch. Right now, coming into 4 side jacks and 4 punches. In 3, 2, 1. 4 side jacks. So this is coming into a run now. So a little bit more intense. And if you want to just punch at the angle, that's good. If you want to do the 180 jump turns, you can do those. 4 side jacks or 4 jacks, however you want to do your jacks. All right, here we go. Getting ready to switch. 3, 2, 1. We're going to grab our bands, I think. Yes, we are. Band punch. Grab your band and sprint. Here we go. 2, 1. All right. It's a sprint for 10 seconds. Punching hard as you can. Impossible to carry on a conversation when you sprint punch. All right, switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And just keep punching. Punching away. On Wednesday. Nice and strong. 5 more seconds. Keep punching. 3, 2, 1. All right, switch. 15 seconds. Woo! Now we're getting warmed up, I think. All right. Coming back in about 12 seconds. We're going to do that alternating side lunge, reverse lunge. But now we have 12 seconds of rest. Then a power step up, then band skiers. All right. Getting ready to move. Here we go. All right, here we go. 7 seconds. Alternating side lunge, reverse lunge in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So side lunge, reverse lunge. Go down as deep as you want to into these things. Side lunge, reverse lunge. At a jog. Your tempo. That is a jog for you. So you can have a conversation. It's challenging. But that's the intensity we want here. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. And power step up. So grab your step or no step, however you want to do them. In 3, 2, 1. Power step up. Get that little hop in there. Jump it up. Woo! Or just power up and down the step if you want to. All right. 10 more seconds. Power step ups. Keep working them. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's switch. And band skiers. Grab your bands. Walk it back. Here we go. 2, 1. Band skiers at a sprint. So cranking them out. Get that crunch in there. Pull back hard. This is the sprint. It should be impossible to carry on a conversation when you do the band skier at this intensity level. Getting ready to switch. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Woo! All right. 1 round down. Nicely done. And 12 seconds, we're going to come right back to the inchworm to plank up, down. Keep everything moving. Shake your arms out. Grab a sip if you need it. All right, 7 seconds. Inchworm to plank up, down in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Inchworm to plank up, down. Walking right into a plank, coming down. Walk yourself right back up again. Nice. Tuck that tailbone as you get into that plank. So nice, strong, solid plank. Last one, we got 6 seconds. Come on up if you're down on the floor. 2, 1. Let's switch. All right, and 4 side jacks, 4 punches. Add a run now. Let's ramp up the intensity in 3, 2, 1. 4 side jacks. If you want to step way out there, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. And get those punches in there. If you're feeling more of a step out like I am, do a step out jack. And punch. You want to do 180 jump turns, jump up in the air and turn. It's whatever you want. 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your bands again. Band punch. Let's do it. Get yourself set. 3, 2, 1. Band punch. Burn it out. It's a sprint. So crank them out hard and fast as you can. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And let's do it. Band punches. Woo! Punching away. On Wednesday. Punch your way through this Wednesday. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right. Shake your arms out. Woo! Nicely done. Deep into round 2. Coming back with an alternating side lunge, reverse lunge in 10 seconds. All right. Here we go. 7-second warning. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side lunge. Reverse lunge. Side lunge. Reverse lunge. Coming all the way out and down. Nice. So at a run intensity, but whatever's feeling good for you, that's what we want to go to. A little bit more intense. Side lunge. Reverse lunge. And switch. All right, coming up. Power step-ups. Let's get ready to go with the power step-ups in 3, 2, 1. Power step-ups. Drive it up there. Lots of power. Explode up. Power step-ups. And tell you what, let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And keep power stepping it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And switch. All right, band skiers. Grab your bands again. In 3, 2, 1. Band skiers skiing away. Crank it out. At a sprint. That's our intensity level here. Pulling back hard. Get that crunch in there. Squeeze, pull, skiing away. Getting ready to switch here in 3, 2, 1. All right, and switch. Woo, 2 rounds done. Grab a sip, and we'll get ready for the next round. All righty. Are we ready to go again? 7 seconds. How's that sound? Inchworm to plank up, down in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Inchworms to plank up, down. Walk it out. Down to one forearm, down to the other. Up on one hand, up on the other. Walk it back. Good. Come all the way up nice and tall. 10 more seconds. Walk it out. Bring it back. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. 2, 4 side jacks and 4 punches. It's already time for jacks and punches in 3, 2, 1. 4 side jacks. At a run. 4 punches. All right. Cranking it out. You can do a full jumping jack if you want to. However you want to work it. All right. Looking good. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Grab your bands. Again, we'll do a band speed punch in 3, 2, 1. Band speed punch. Crank it out. It's a sprint. All right. Let it rip. Keep punching. 2, 1. Switch. Same thing on the other side. And just keep punching. As soon as you get spun around. All right. Keep the arm in nice and tight. Punching away. Burning it out. 2, 1. Switch. All right. Rest. Woo. All right. Doing great work. 10 more seconds. Coming back with alternating lunge, reverse lunge. All right. 7-second warning. Alternating side lunge, reverse lunge in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Side lunge, reverse lunge, side lunge, reverse lunge. At your tempo, and a jog. Jog intensity. 3rd round, so it doesn't take much to get the heart rate up here. So our intensity level may be a little less than it was when we kicked things off. All right, quick rest and power step-ups coming up here in 3, 2, 1. Power step-ups. Drive that knee up. All right, or just drive up and right back down again. Yeah. All right, and switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Just keep cranking them out. Power step-ups at a run. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's switch. Band skiers again. Grab your bands. Let's walk it back. 2, 1. Band skiers. Ski away. It's a sprint. Sprint for the finish line here. Sprint away. Woo! Cranking them out. Keep skiing. Woo! Almost there. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Switch. All right. Nicely done. All right, one more round. How's everybody feeling? One more time around. All right, here we go. Getting ready. In 7 seconds, inchworm to plank up down. In 3, 2, 1. Inchworm, plank up down. Let's do it. Walk it out. It's a nice strong plank. Yeah. Love it. Press yourself up. Walk it back using those strong arms. All the way up. Walk it right back out again. Nice strong plank. Beauty. Walk it back. And getting ready to switch in 3, 2, 1. Let's switch gears. 4 side jacks, 4 punches. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. 4 side jacks. And 4 punches. Good. Yes. Add a run. Whatever you're running. So for me at this point, my run is much slower than my run of the first round. But that's the way it is because we are working hard. So you guys are working hard. Let's switch. All right, band punch. Last time, grab your band. And let's do a band punch as a sprint. 1, and let it go. Band punch. Burn it out. All right. And get ready to switch in 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. And crank it out. All right. Punch it away. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right. Woo. All right. 12 more seconds. Last minute of work coming up. Alternating side lunge, reverse lunge in 7 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Alternating side lunge, reverse lunge, side lunge, reverse lunge. Cranking it out. So add a jog. Add a jog at your jog pace, whatever that may be. Looking good. Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Power step-ups again. Coming back to your power step-up in 3, 2, 1. Power step-ups. Let's work it. Get a little air if you're feeling it. If you're not, that's okay too. Just go at a run intensity. So, and if you're not even using your step, just drive your knee up. Let's switch sides and just keep cranking them out. If you're not, like I say, if you're not using the step, just do a power knee up. That's okay. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Band skiers. Last time, grab your bands. Let's walk it back. 3, 2, 1. This is the final sprint right here. Sprint for the finish line. Give it everything you got. Woo! Impossible to carry on a conversation now. Cranking it out. Working those lats. Getting a nice crunch. Almost there. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Cool down. Whoa! Yes. All right. Nicely done. Grab a sip and let's cool this thing down. All righty. Whew. When you're ready, we'll just start slowing it down. Easing it down. Side to side steps. Nice, gentle breathing. Keeping everything moving. Nice, easy arm swings. Let's come down low, kind of going up high. Not too fast, not too slow, just somewhere in the middle. Just trying to bring down the intensity here. Side to side. Okay. And back and forth. There we are. Looking good. All right, a couple more. And then I'll tell you what, let's do opposite hand, opposite foot. Little pause right there. Step pause, and a step pause, and a step pause, and step pause. All right, good. And then just plant your feet. Ooh, let's just move a little bit. It's like a spring breeze that's just going to blow April. Just going to turn the page on the calendar and just flip over to May. So let's just be a nice big breeze here. Take that April energy. So much good energy. All the flowers coming out and all the insects and the birds. All the wildlife waking up. All the flowers. Yeah, let's just move with it. And then let's make a nice big breeze. Take that breeze and just let it blow April. Blow gently away. Thank it for its service. Let's step it back. Arms up in a big eye. Woo, I'm so glad. I got my Wednesday workout in, reaching up high, planting that rear foot so we can get a nice stretch in your calf. And then let's switch sides on the same thing on the other side. Step it back, plant your heel, reaching high. Ease it back. All right, and then let's make a big Y for yes. Got my Wednesday workout in. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. And if you want to sink down into a lunge, go right ahead. We'll get a nice stretch in your hip flexor. Holding it there. All right, good. Let's switch sides. Same thing on the other side. Step it back. Hands up, squeeze. All right, and let's do a nice easy stretch in those hamstrings. We're just going to bring it down. Easy stretch hanging out right here. And lift your head a little bit. Now gently come up so we don't have the head hanging down too much there. Palms up at the ceiling. And let's easy twist around. Bring yourself around. Working on that nice flexibility in the spine. Come forward again and let's go back on the other side. Palms up. Step it back. Twist around. Keeping that core drawn in. All right, and then coming up again, grab one of your feet, gentle pull. Ooh, there's those quads I was talking about earlier. Still feeling them. We're going to be feeling those the rest of the day. Gentle pull. And you can flex the glute. We'll get a nice stretch, a little bit more stretch in those hip flexors, which is nice. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Come on up, gentle pull. Easy pull. Great, and then let's just drop down onto the floor and let's get a little stretch in the inner thigh, and we're going to work our hips a little bit. So fingertips behind you, get your feet together. We're going to start off with the inner thigh today. Press your knees down, let your head drop back, let your jaw drop open, and when your head can't go back anymore, just close your jaw and just think about this beautiful April and all the lovely little creatures that are flying around now. All right, and from here, let's just ease it on back, and let's go opposite ankle, opposite knee, and we'll just bring up your leg up off the floor and just pull in, and we'll get a nice stretch in the hip. You need a little bit more stretch. You can also press out on your knee that's coming across your body. Holding it there, nice deep breathing. And then let's switch and do the same thing on the other side. Just ease in, pull in, and as that muscle lets go a little bit, you can apply a little bit more pressure, but don't force it. All right, from here, just want to roll right over, and we're going to do a cobra with our hands. Actually, we're going to have our hands right underneath our shoulders here. Flex your glutes, and we're going to press up. Trying to keep your pelvis on the floor here. And when you can't go any higher there, just drop down, reset, Flex your glutes again. Press up. Might be able to go a little bit higher. Just keep the glutes active the whole time. Ease it back down again. Reset. Flex your glutes and press. Let's come down one more time. Reset, flex your glutes, press up, come up nice and high, hopefully. All right, and from here, let's ease back and come into child's pose. We just reach down, or just ease back down and pull backward, pressing your palms into the floor. We'll get a nice stretch in the lats. All right, and then let's come on up. Right here, center. Hands up, and then let's do it. Exhaling down, and then nice deep breath in. Oh yeah, Wednesday energy. Exhaling down. That April energy, breathe it in. It's going away. One more time. Exhaling down, breathe in a lot of that good April energy to get us all the way through to May. Woo! Wednesday workout done.